welcome back to my channel. You don't know, it's a girl MELICASKYLIFE in the building. Do the honors. Yo, I wonder them emoji. I don't know. Well guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're on here for the first time, please remember to give this video a thumbs up, hit that subscription button, and definitely show the love. I really want to hear from you. Leave a comment below. I want to know my subscribers, my skylifers personally, so I can address you guys by name when I see you in the streets, because I don't know, say Miss a girl that travel regular and date things. So if one of they are cut the part there. Anyways, I'm up and about, and I would really want to address you guys by name if I ever happen to see you, and I want to feel like I know you, because you guys are now family. We are the SkyLife family. So welcome to this video. This video is a very touchy topic for me, and I never know that I would reach to the stage where I can finally speak about it and not be ashamed, because depression is something that you tend to be ashamed about. I don't know why. I am speaking from experience. I am speaking from experience, what I have experienced, and that's what I'm going to share with you in this video today, is my experience, in the hopes that I will help at least one person, because oftentimes this topic is not touched on in the heartfelt, heart to heart, to actually help other people. I was lucky enough to have a few people around me that helped me to move on from it, and you know, I'm in a better place now, and I must thank the #1 person in the world, Jesus Christ of Nazareth. I love you, Jesus. You know, so let's jump into the story. So I found myself in depression. I don't know when we reached there, but I was in a very bad and dark place in my life at 25, at 24, yeah, 24, about 24, 25. At 24, I never thought that I would experience such severe pain and hurt as a person, and I guess depression was something that was just lined up for me to experience. So going through this rough time in my life, where I felt, all of a sudden I felt like everything was not going as planned, because I'm a person that loves to plan. I love to plan everything, what I'm gonna do next, what I want in the next 2 years, 3 years, 5 years. And I was at a stage where everything that I had planned fell apart, and I didn't have control, and the loss of that control had me go into depression. You know, I don't wish depression on anybody, not even my worst enemy. That's how serious it was, you know. So I was at a stage in my life where every day I came home from work, I cried. Me just a ball, I'm just crying. For if your brush get me too hard, so serious, I'm balling with the pan, you know. And I was at a stage where one evening, before I reach a stage where I reach a stage where I tell you some of the symptoms that I did have, but I couldn't control. I couldn't think clearly, like my thoughts were all jumbled. Therefore, I do accounts, and my job was being affected by my depression, because I couldn't focus, and the job that I have, I make a lot of serious decisions in the company. So me not being able to function properly on my job, my boss started to see that something was wrong with me, and I tried my best to hide it, because nobody knew that I was in depression. Only one of my friends and my family, which is Pinky and my mother, them went really know. Other from that, I hid it as best as possible, even though sometimes I used to even break down in public and stuff like that, because it was just uncontrolled level. You know, depression, just a clarification, depression is different from sadness. Sadness, you stop at a point, but depression is this deep feeling of not being able to control your emotions, not being able to think properly, not being able to communicate with your friends and your family and the people that loves you the most. I know that I started to block out all of my friends and my family and people that cared about me the most, and that had them become more worried about me. And thank God they never leave me side, because they know that I'm not a person who stays so, you know. So I started to shun myself. So I would stay in my room and lay down and like be bawling my eyes out, you know. Normally depression lasts for 2 weeks. My depression lasts for like 8 months, you know. 8 months. And even now I still have after effects of being in depression, you know. This is not really sharing my business on YouTube. It's just for me to connect with you guys on a level to actually help you guys to try to be the best version of yourself. Because if I didn't go into depression, I wouldn't be this lit today. And I must say I'm happy. When I was in the experience, I felt like I was gonna die, because I feel like somebody hold me by my throat and I cut off my circulation. You know guys, me I tell you, say it was a life-changing experience for me. I believe that I'm gonna know if it's about it, but just a little bit of statistics, because I'm a person, thank God, because I'm a person who loves to research, and research tells me that 1 in every 15 persons goes through depression. Everybody goes through depression at a certain point in your life, you know. And it's for us as healthy people to really keep an eye out for your friends and your family, because they can be in depression and you don't even know, you know, because they try to hide it, because this is something that they don't want anybody to know, because they don't know why they're feeling this way. They want to stop feeling this way, but they don't have any control over it, you know. So one day when I came home from work, Punky, you know, don't know say Punky ever they around me and stuff. One day I came home from work and I said to Stephanie, oh, my boss called me in the office that day, in the day. She said that, Melica, what is it? What is the problem you're having? Are you okay? Because I said, okay, Joe, depression, I show your face now so other people can see something wrong with me, because I've been hiding it for months, you know. And I told her, I started to go to work late every day because they didn't want to stop. My plan was to stop working, drop out of school, quit my job. I was planning to do some crazy stuff, you know. Thank Jesus, thank you God, thank you. You know, I was planning to do some crazy stuff because of this depression, and God just snatched me in his arms and he held me so close, and he placed people in my life to really align me and let me know who I am as a person, you know, my value as a person, and why he brought me into this world to try to impact and, you know, share his love with other people through my smiles and through my personality. And I just want to thank him for that. So anyways, my boss came in the office and I said, what happened to you? You come and work late, you're not showing interest in your work, what happened? And I said to her that, because my boss is a Christian, I said to her that I will fix it. That's all I said to her. Anyways, the day I come home from work and this is like my coach, I say, Punky, you know what say, me take me in a depression, and then now me say me I gotta look up for the signs and symptoms of depression on YouTube. Me write it. I'm gonna say boom 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 YouTube. Signs and symptoms of depression. Uncontrollable sadness. You can't balance your emotion. You want to give up on everything. It's when me see there is something there, I break down in a tears and I say I can't believe I'm in a depression, because I'm in a depression, and that me I say to myself. And then me I say no, I not even know if I figure a doctor, if doctor can help me with this, because it's going too long and out of control now. I don't know what to do. Then I sleep after that, I go to work and I come back home. Once I reached at my gate, I bust out a ball and come right in. I breeze past my mother, I breeze go in the bathroom and I break down. And then now, mommy I say, Melica, you could kill yourself. Not kill myself. Alright, there are different levels to depression. So you have mild depression, you have severe depression where you think of suicide. I was never at that level. I mean, I got a level for nothing or nobody, no day, no time. So she was like, Melica, you need to stop now, you need to stop this. We can't take it over. So my mother say, my mother start break down. Then me know a ball worse. Then Punky come in see me a ball. You know, so from me a ball, Punky go the ball, and she was like, Melica, I don't like say like this, I don't like say like this. And that moment changed my life. You know, it changed the direction of how I was operating, because I was giving up on everything. And I see my mother break down. But one and only cute for your sister break down. I can't allow that. My sister saying sister weak. They have to be strong for my sister and be things. You know, so I'm take them serious. Anyways, this is serious though. So when I saw that Punky was breaking down and everybody around me worry about me, and me I worry about myself low key, but I just could not control myself and the things that I was doing, right? I told myself that I'm not gonna let my sister see me this week again, because I have to be strong for my sister. I have to set an example to show her how to be a young lady in this society. And that's when I started to work out and take it seriously. If you were on my YouTube channel before, months before, you know that I've always been going to the gym. But this time I said that this is the thing that I'm going to use to control this thing that I'm going through. So I said that I'm going to start taking care of my health better and seriously this time. And this is what happened. I became a queen all over again. I was a queen before, but you know, I got so many great results because of the experience that I was in. I was able to be disciplined in eating properly and working out every single day, because with depression, once you work out, your stress level goes down, and it helps to balance your emotions as well. That was my main aim when I started to work out, to try to be balanced as a person. So I started to work out. I told myself that I'm going to be a personality or a figure in this society that helps people to know that no matter what, always keep smiling, always know that there's a better day, always encourage others, always try to be the best version of yourself all the time. And that is why you notice the direction of my YouTube videos change from when I just got started. And I changed that because I wanted to impact the people that watch my videos. And me no business about views or not. Me just want to say me I do what me I do, and me I do what make me happy, because I know that I'm doing the right thing and I'm helping at least 1 or 2 people as I go along in sharing, and that made me proud. Sometimes when I look on the YouTube videos and the comments that I get, they are thanking me for doing my YouTube videos, showing my personality, showing my smile, showing my encouragement, and more so me I show God in how God has been good to me in these videos, and I'm happy about it and I'm proud about that. Another thing that I did is I got impact back with my Christianity. I was always a Christian, but I believe that I was falling short. I told myself that I'm going to live up to the standards, I'm going to do what is right, I'm going to live by God, because I made a commitment a long time ago, and as a person, yeah, I have to live up to your word. So I started to take my Christian life serious. I got involved in church. I was always involved in church, but I make sure that I'm involved now, and I take my worship time serious and stuff like that. I know I'm not perfect, I'm not where I want to be, but I just keep working at it. Another thing that I started to do, I started to personally develop myself as a person. So I started to read more. Me no like read, but I forced myself. Started to read more and try to get more knowledge on different topics right across the world, and that helped me grow in my conversations that I've been having with my peers. And even when I speak to you guys, I can speak on certain topics because I try to broaden my knowledge, because when you know more, you know how to align yourself to more, you're exposed to more situations, so you know how to adjust. Another thing that I did is I did excessive I did excessive research of the topic of depression. So I know the ins and outs and what I was experiencing and what I can be aware of, and how I can help to curb them, you know, to overcome the depression. So I brought my knowledge on the depression, and just to be aware of myself and stuff like that. Another thing that I did is I But it stopped cloak up myself and I started to go out with my friends. I never used to go, but now I'm lock up in our house and things. God aligned some nice people in my life where they were my encouragement. They saw the best in me when I didn't see it in myself. And that is what I encourage people around me every day to do good and every day to be grateful because they were that for me, you know. Another thing that I did, make sure I take care of myself, make sure that my ear did, make sure that I get my facial, then make sure that I get my massage, them. I make sure that I was taking care of myself first, because if I'm not good, I wouldn't be able to take care of the people around me and the people that I love the most, you know. Another thing that I did was I started to speak my truth. I'm a person, sometimes I never used to speak my truth. I like kind of hold down things away. And I found out that damage your character. And I started to speak my truth overall. You know, and from that day when Stephanie told me that she no likes me like this, I just changed my whole perspective on life. To live a better life, to show her say young ladies can be good and live a good life. You don't have to skin out, you don't have to wear short this and short that. You can just be a good individual and people will look up to you and you can change the world. I tell her every day, believe in yourself. Don't make nobody tell her nothing. I try to make sure say she not have no little doubt in herself. I tell her say don't ramp with me on this doubt thing, you know. So all of that, through all of that experience, now I'm a more confident person, I'm a more grounded person, and I just want to thank God again, because the last video I shared was my accident video. You can go ahead and check it out. One of the things that had me go into depression worse is because everything was going downward, in a downward spiral, and then now me I'm meeting at the accident here. Me never know what to do with myself, me I tell you. And you know, God has just been so good to me. Me have a good job at the age that I am. I'm so grateful. I'm still doing my degree. Hopefully I want to finish soon. And God just aligned certain things in my life to make me know say He is the great I am. And when your God pick me, nothing can touch you. There's always, guys, a shining light at the end of every dark tunnel. I never believe that when me in a situation, but now that me step out of the situation, I see life totally different. I'm telling you, every day I'm grateful, every day I'm thankful. I'm so loving to the people around me. I always want to smile. I always want to see the people around me smile. I just always want to be doing good, and that is hard. You know, one of the main things that I learned through this experience is that your emotions control your emotions. So if you're sad and you go, they gloom you up yourself, oh, not now go right for me, you're gonna have a bad effect. Just like if somebody tells you to force laugh and you force laugh really hard, chances are that you're gonna start to laugh for real, you know. So that is just my little depression story, how I went into depression, and it has changed the direction of my life, changed how I operate as a person. I can impact people around the world. I am showing my sister first and foremost how to be a young lady in this society, to stand up for what you believe in and believe in yourself even when nobody else don't believe in you. And yeah, that is just my little story. I want to encourage you guys to be aware of your surroundings and your friends, because as I said, nobody knew that I was in depression for so long, and now me attack they must say this again, and you don't know depression I was. So be aware of your friends and your family then, because the depression that I had, because of me have self-confidence, and so me didn't go reach on one stage and never say suicide. Me go reach on that stage, but there are persons that commit suicide. You know, so me I hear this funny news. In our office we listen to Emily Crooks on Melo FM, right? Every week you have one suicide. That's the average. That's a lot, because people don't have people to talk to and people to trust with their problems, especially in today's society. And more people are becoming more depressed and they don't have anybody to talk to, so that rate is gonna go up, you know. So you just have to be aware of yourself, believe in yourself, know who you are as a person, and you know, just stand up for what you believe in and a bag of things. You know, guys, I was scared of sharing this video with you at first. I was considering if I should have me I consider if me I share my business too much or really. But I must share this video, and I'm glad that I did, because God has been good to me, and I have to show you what God can do when you just believe in Him, trust in Him, follow Him. You know, things just align up for you and not ever realize the heap of miracle what happened for me in a day time there. Me I said, no sir. I said, Jesus Christ of Nazareth work. That man are too good. And every day I tell Punky, so Punky, me can't turn back. Even if me not try to turn back from Christianity, me can't do it now, because God proved Himself to me over and over again. You see me? So thank you guys for stopping by my channel. Please remember to give this video a thumbs up, hit that subscription button, and definitely show the love. Leave a comment below. I really want to hear from you. Bye.